Welcome to Trash Talk. I'm Lane.
And I'm Chase.
I'm D.
And Naked Jeff is back.
Naked Jeff.
Nice. I didn't know you were
Right.
going to come out of nowhere with the Naked Jeff. And you brought your naked dog with you.
I brought the naked dog, Teddy Bear.
His name's Teddy.
Mm-hmm.
Last name Bear.
He's a good boy.
Yeah, sometimes.
Great. It's great to have you.
Thanks.
Thanks for coming on, guys.
We love it. Thank you.
Yeah, well, I feel like you guys love it because you're off work tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
You fuckers. God damn it.
Yep. We got to play golf. Not by choice. It's for charity. You know, looking out for our fellow man.
That is a choice.
It's the only time I would play golf for charity.
Yeah.
That's all a dirty lie. No, I mean, you guys are going to charity.
Somebody
That's not a
gets
lie.
money when you play golf, so.
Wait, is there any winning? There's no winning holes? Like cars?
Oh, no. It's a whole scramble tournament. I was in it last year. We got second.
Prizes?
You win
Yeah.
charity.
Prizes?
Yep, you get prizes.
You win the charity.
And where's it at?
I think everybody that
Slane
participates
City
this year actually gets to go to a gun range where they have ammo and guns for you to rent. It's all part of a little package deal. Yeah.
Nice.
So, yeah. Jeff, you want to
Charity.
shoot guns?
America, I'm about to express my Second Amendment rights.
Wow.
Hmm.
You guys, do you guys think you're actually going to win?
Of course. Why else would we play?
Barnes and James are pretty damn good, so.
Oh.
Barnes can hit it well over 300 yards.
Every time?
When he
Every
wants
time.
to. Now, whether or not
60% of
it's
the
like
time.
accurate, but if he misses, he's not missing bad. It's just in the rough.
All right.
That's rough.
It's super rough. Super rough.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Chase? Are you kind of jealous you're not going to get out and go golfing?
It was
I am.
it was Chase or Jeff. They had to figure it out between the two of them.
You couldn't do it.
I just said no because I don't know. I fucked up, I guess.
He's a good friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, now I'm mad and
So-
upset. And
He's a good friend
These two
because he
guys are-
gave in and
Yeah.
let you go.
But I asked him to play in a tournament on Saturday. I asked them both to play in a tournament on Saturday. They both said no.
Oh. Didn't ask me.
You know, well, it's too late.
it's kid's birthday, so
Whose?
the kids.
Oh, the kids.
They're
I got a
10.
date.
10
Killer Dan.
years ago, you became a dad.
10. That's crazy.
God dang, you're old.
Another 10 years, they're going to be 20. Isn't that weird?
Yeah. Hey, in 8 more years, you don't have to worry about him.
I don't fucking...
You
What do you mean don't worry about
You
it?
don't have to worry about him now? Is that what you said?
I was going to just say a stupid joke, but... you mean like driving?
You always have to worry
I don't have to
about
worry
them.
about picking them up and shit.
Yeah, you don't have to, like, pay for their meals.
Of course I'm
every
going to
day.
worry about them. I'm not a piece of shit.
Well,
Like
yeah.
Dan Cherney.
Yeah, you don't give a shit about me. All he cares about is Foxy Nazis.
Have you
What's
talked?
his wife's name?
Had your dad talk on here in a while?
No, we haven't called him since the second episode. He listens, though. I know that.
He does?
I think so.
What's up,
To
Dan?
Some of them. Hey,
What's up, Dan?
He
I was
just,
just joking.
he's commented before, like, so you don't like fake titties? I was like, what? He's like, you said on your podcast you don't like fake tits. I was like, oh, yeah, I don't.
Why not?
Because they're fake, man.
Yeah, but they're still tits.
Yeah, I like real tits.
I seen some fake
I wanna-
tits the other night.
And they jiggly?
Where?
As jiggly as real tits?
They're in my face.
Like
Oh,
real
you went to the
tits.
strip club?
No.
Just
Oh,
had a stripper over.
prostitute.
No.
Yeah.
No, what?
Found a dead hooker downtown.
Come on,
Am
not
I gonna-
not
I'm gonna-
Brooklyn.
So, was
Not
it
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn?
No.
Does she listen?
I don't know.
She does
Well,
now.
I don't. Yeah, you should tell her to listen next time you see her.
No,
We
this
should
is
give her a
just,
call.
Next time you see her fake tits. in
this
your
is just a
face,
gal
tell
I
her to call.
met at the Dundee Doe, and I
Oh, okay.
Nice.
was sitting there and I was
She-
like, "Wow, she's pretty blonde."
Oh, she got some
And we
fake
kind of
tits.
started talking, and then like we had some drinks, and she came over that same night.
All right.
Yeah.
Walked from the Dell down.
And, you know, something happened, and
You got something in your face.
boom,
She used to get something in her face too.
all night. Anyways, these lion cougars are really tasty.
Yeah,
Did you
they
say
are.
lion cougars?
Lion cougars.
Yeah.
She was a lion
I was
cougar.
gonna say, how old was she?
She was a lion cougar. She's,
Is that our made-up word of the day?
Apparently,
Living her best life.
it means
wait, what's it mean?
it means an old lady with fake tits.
A lion cougar's about 4 years old. A cougar's about 50, 60 years old.
I don't know. Is that how it goes?
A
How
lion
old's a
cougar.
puma?
That's a pair of shoes.
18 to 25. I don't know.
All right, that's like a little bobcat then.
Yeah, baby bobcat. Yeah. Anyways,
What?
Not a baby bobcat. It's fucked up.
No, I got a question though for you. If you were a cat, what kind of cat would you want to have sex with?
If you were to order any type of cat, what cat would you have sex with?
Yeah, what like cat would you?
Okay, what cat would you be and what cat would you have sex with?
No.
Then?
D, how about you go ahead and answer this first question?
Yeah.
And then I'll
Answer it.
Okay, go.
If I was a cat, I would.
He's
be a
thought
lion.
about this.
No,
You'd wanna fuck a
only
lion?
If I was a lion, male lion, I would want to fuck like a nice tiger.
You're fucking weird.
I don't know. I was just thinking they could even cross paths though. Maybe tigers
Where?
and lions, like
Oh my.
Asia, something, Africa. Are there
All right.
tigers in Africa?
No.
I don't think so.
Oh,
If I was a
okay.
Siamese cat,
Yeah.
I'd want to fuck another Siamese cat.
Really?
I like cross-eyed cats.
So you'd have Siamese
That's
cat
just
twins.
That's funny. I don't know.
Siamese twins. Cats?
D, go ahead. What cat would you fuck if you were a cat?
Oh boy, I've never thought of this before.
I think you'd be a tomcat.
A tomcat?
Yeah, I think you'd be a big old tabby.
I'd be a tabby and I'd fuck a snow leopard.
That's what I was thinking. Like, fuck up. You don't fuck
man.
down.
Yeah, definitely.
You don't fuck across.
Yeah,
Fuck up.
I think I could pull it off.
Okay.
Snow leopard. That's pretty good. I don't.
Because that's not too big, too. Snow leopards aren't giant.
Yeah, but they're elusive.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
They're
like-
loose.
ish.
right.
But it's like the rare unicorn, the one you super want to fuck.
Right.
I have high standards.
All right, so Jeff,
Fuck. I gotta go after that.
you're here for the conversation. Remember?
What
Add
cat
to the
would you
conver-
fuck if you were a cat? The fuck?
Important conversation.
Have you been holding this in for like
No,
all the
it
episodes?
just occurred to me.
All right, go ahead, Jeff.
I gotta write it
I guess
down,
a cheetah.
What kind
You
of
would
cat
be
are
a cheetah
you?
or you'd fuck a cheetah?
I'd fuck a cheetah.
What kind of cat are you?
Would you cheetah on it with another cat?
You'd be lying if you weren't.
I'd be a lion, I think.
Yeah,
I'd
male
like to be a
lions are kind of
lion.
the boss.
Yeah.
They don't even hunt. They just let their pride do it.
Surprised nobody said sex panther.
Well, I didn't know we were doing imaginary stuff, but yeah, that could totally happen. Like a lion could be like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna fuck all these bitch cheetahs I want."
Yeah. All right.
I've been a lion who's fucked a cheetah before. If he caught him, if he caught it.
Yeah.
There are strange ass fucking like animal cat hybrids like this. There's
Are there?
ligers. Ligers
Well,
are
yeah.
real.
Yeah, because
sterile, though.
people did that.
No, I think they put them together.
Yeah,
That's
people
what
make it happen.
Right. They don't live in the same habitat.
Oh yeah, you're right. Well, yeah. I don't know.
They put him in a garage together.
They've definitely found some in the like. There's those white and black lions.
They get him a cheap hotel room.
Maybe it's just an albino.
What is that movie? Into the Darkness or something?
Lion King?
Ghost in Darkness.
Oh, with Val Kilmer?
Yeah, the
What?
white and black lions.
Ghost in the Dark or something? I think you're right. Something along those lines.
No, that's the magic guys in Las Vegas.
Siegfried and
No,
Roy?
not
Yeah.
Siegfried
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Roy.
Didn't that one guy get mauled? He can't even go in public anymore.
Yeah.
Otherwise, people will puke.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, one of them got fucked up.
Alright.
He probably tried to fuck it, and it scratched his face off.
Well, he wasn't a cat.
So, what do you like with your coffee? Churny? Cream? Sugar?
Milk.
Sperm? Maybe? No?
Cream. Double.
Double
No,
sperm?
not me. I don't
Double
drink anything.
sperm?
Black coffee.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a splash of milk.
I like coffee creamer with mine.
Splash of something.
Vanilla, French vanilla.
No, I don't need that.
You read
fancy
salty
shit.
cream?
Nope. I don't like
Nothing?
salty coffee.
Don't lie.
So there's this.
I take my semen just plain.
There's some weirdo that came in his boss's.
I like my coffee black and my semen white. What?
Right. Anyway.
For how many years
Oh,
was
there's
the
four-
guy coming in his coffee?
damn. 4 years, I guess.
4 years.
How would the boss know that? I mean, think there was something wrong with the coffee creamer sliding down his throat.
Yeah. Do you think
I think it would dissolve pretty quickly.
if it sat in
Yeah,
hot
it's made of little
coffee
swimmers. It just kind of
for
swims
a
around there.
while, the bottom of his coffee cup, how did they find out?
I don't fucking know. I don't even.
Well, you read it.
Well, it's me.
You're admitting it now.
So how'd they find you?
Well, they haven't yet. I'm
He
just.
talked about it on a podcast.
I'm just coming out with the story because I'm gonna quit my job.
Are you?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna get fired now.
And go to jail.
You go to jail for that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
like
Secretly making somebody eat your sexual secretions.
Sexual,
They'll put you in jail for that.
Sexual harassment for sure.
That's just like the guy that dipped his balls in salsa.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Probably worse. It's probably worse. 'cause
People are
it wasn't just
weird.
like an act of vengeance at the time. This guy was doing I think he was bringing his semen in to the office to do it.
Like jack off at home and then just
Yeah,
pour
or
it in
you
there.
think he was jacking off at work?
Or fucking a bottle of creamer.
Maybe he was jacking off in the creamer and he was
Yeah, basically
shaking
fucking
it
a
up.
bottle of
He's
creamer.
like, "Hey, boss, brought you some more creamer." And the guy, and he's like, "Oh,
No.
The boss is like,
Extra
God, you're a
creamy.
great employee."
This guy really likes his coffee. That's
Wow.
that's great. Thanks for that. Hey, can I have a beer?
That's a cum dumpster for sure. You don't even know it.
Does that make you gay if you're drinking semen and you don't know it?
I don't know, D. Is
Yeah.
Let me Google that.
it? Which one? This one?
Yes.
It's
No, I want a
not for
line.
me.
I want a line Google. Line
There you
Cougar.
go.
Whole conversation stopped because you can't grab me a beer.
I'm fucking grabbing you a beer.
That's why they have editing. It's fine.
Sorry.
That's fine. Thank you.
You got cum in your ears?
No, in my mouth.
Ew.
Well, put it on the beer.
Twisting the wrong way.
I got it. So, what's do you know who Moscow Mitch is?
No, who's that?
He's a little cartoon character, I think, right?
I have no idea. D brought it up. It's his story.
Okay. I know who it is.
Explain.
Moscow Mitch is the new nickname they've given Mitch McConnell. He's a congressman from Kentucky.
Senator, yeah.
Yep.
You get drunk and sexual harass someone or something?
No, so they're calling him Moscow Mitch because he's been getting paid by Russians. There's
Oh.
a new aluminum plant that's getting built now in Kentucky. They've been trying to get approved for quite a while. The company, I think it's called, it sounds like Rupel or something like that. I can't remember. Rusal, I think is what it is. They're building it, and in the late 90s, early 2000s, they got busted for all this financial crime stuff, and they were basically running their own Russian mafia. So Kentucky, the town where it's being built at, people called them out and was like, dude, you're doing not just business deals with Russians, but, convicted criminals. And they said, oh, no, they're a family company now. So anyways, that's happening. And when they were looking into all this stuff, they found out that the company, this Russian company, actually paid something like $2 million to Mitch McConnell. Just for some bullshit. He didn't have to do anything. He just got it.
Like to his campaign or to him or what?
I think it was to him. You can't donate $2 million to a campaign.
that seems like it should be
Citizens
against the
United.
law. How's that not against the law?
Citizens United.
He made $2 million for some reason. It had nothing to do with his campaign money.
Yeah.
Uh,
Maybe he's invested in the
Big
company
surprise.
or something.
Politicians make money off of other companies all the time.
Yeah.
Well, the scary part, though, is that Russia in a lot of countries in Europe, specifically Eastern European, and I think some places in the South America or so, they have similar types of plants and whatnot, that gets them involved financially. in those marketplaces, and then they can start influencing politics in the respective countries. So a lot of people were kind of freaking out about that, and they're like, "Oh no, they would never do that." And then they came out like, "Oh, we would never do that." And, but they've done it everywhere.
We clearly
so.
have, yeah. Great.
Moscow Mitch.
It sounds like
Ditch Mitch, Kentucky. He's up for vote in 2020.
Sounds like a nice Kentucky mule, doesn't it?
That's hard to beat, though. Like, oh, he's going to run on, well, I'm a job creator. I brought jobs to the county.
Well, that's what they did, was find a town that had very little jobs. They used to be coal, I believe, and natural gas.
Sure.
And all that shit's dying, drying up, whatever. So,
Yeah.
they're there to save the town.
Yeah.
There's
no,
turn away.
There's still a lot of Democrats in Kentucky, though. Or there's a lot of people that are fed up with Moscow Mitch.
right.
How long has he been in office?
Since 1984 or something like that?
Way too fucking long.
Right. But what do you say about Chinese investment in America? You know what I mean? Like, Chinese are building plants everywhere.
They
and
do that everywhere, yeah.
I get
In
that
UK
they're...
and shit, too.
Right. I get that they didn't just interfere in our elections, but, you know...
Same thing, really.
Like, where do you draw the line?
Well,
Who can and who can't?
Did America not go to other countries and build plants and stuff in times of war?
Well, we do it all the time, and we have plants
We just
in
have
China.
a different way of doing
Yeah.
it.
I mean, we manufacture everything in
Right.
China.
Yeah. that
That's
is
the
true.
U.S. economy, or U.S. manufacturing strategy right now is to sign trade
Export.
deals with countries, move the factories over there, agree to pay some incredibly low wage to these people with no benefits, and then re-import the stuff from over there.
Yeah. Use
Like-
all their raw resources and shit.
I
Yeah.
don't know. It's a tough question. Like, I understand where you're coming from, D, as far as like why Mitch was working to try to get the sanctions lifted, and if he really did make $2 million off the deal, I mean, that's incredibly insane, right? Like, that should never happen. Like, politicians should never profit off their position like that.
Well, supposedly he didn't get paid for anything related to any of that stuff and getting everything approved and sanctions lifted.
It's just a gift.
But, yeah, I can look it up if you want to find out specifically what he supposedly got paid for.
Whatever.
But
If there's obviously a tax loophole
some other
for
business
that,
bullshit. But,
Yeah.
exactly. Everything happens at the same time. Like, that's not a coincidence.
Yeah.
But that's Jeff was saying too, is
Pay for
that
play, man.
poor town, and it's hard to turn that type of stuff down. Like, they're going to give those people all those jobs.
So you think he's just going to get reelected?
Mitch? I don't know.
good.
I know some people that live out there outside of just my family, but work with a couple people, and a lot of them said it's just a lot of people don't like
The
Mitch right now.
district he's
but
in charge of, is it rural or city?
I want to say he's rural. I don't think, like Louisville, that's a very democratic area. That's
Yeah.
like one of
Okay.
the largest cities in America.
But both the senators from Kentucky
What? Rand Paul?
they're both Republicans.
Is that what Rand Paul is in charge of? Louisville?
He might. I'm not sure. If you're in the Senate, though, I don't know if in the Senate, Jeff. Do you know? Do you represent the state or like counties?
I don't know.
It's districts.
That's
so
what
it's different.
that's what the House says is your district.
It's
But
the
I don't.
same,
Yeah,
though.
the Senate, every state gets 2 representatives.
Two.
I don't
So
think
I
they
don't know.
represent the
Oh,
whole state.
shit, yeah,
Right.
you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. All right, 2 chambers.
Mhm.
So, okay, well, so we could ditch Mitch.
Right. And I think the way that they beat him is to frame him as Moscow Mitch, right? Like, I agree. He stood in front of everything that Russia would want. You know what I mean? Or stood behind everything Russia would want. Like, not getting any more money to make our elections more secure. Like, how is that not a bipartisan thing? You know what I mean? Why does
Maybe
anybody
just-
want to leave the election to chance?
Yeah. He tabled everything, though, that went to the Senate,
Right. I just like
If it has any sort of Democratic approval, whether or not it's bipartisan coming over from the House, he won't put it for a vote.
yeah.
I guarantee nothing's going to happen with gun legislation.
Yeah, no, you're right.
It
You
never
just wait
will.
until they come back from session, and then it'll be like, well,
Yeah.
it's calm down.
It's just like that is like the one thing in America where people are like, well, it doesn't matter what we do because it's not going to fix the problem. Anything else, any other crime, we're like, we'll increase the penalty, kill these motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Like, do whatever we got to do to strike fear in them. And with guns, it's just like, well, we can't do anything. I mean, don't worry about it.
Get yourself a gun.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Let's get more guns.
You want to do something about guns? Buy a gun. That's what you do about guns.
D, that was perfect. That was perfect. That is what they say. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
only good guy with a gun can stop a bad guy with a gun.
Yeah, we're just gonna put more people with guns.
What
in
if it's a
schools.
gun with a gun?
A gun
a
could be
gun
really
with a
helpful.
gun, right? Well, I mean, we just seen
I got to get me one of those guns with a gun.
I have a gun.
in El
What do
Paso.
you think about guns?
You know what I mean? In the heart of Texas, where open carry, you know what I mean? You don't even need a permit. You
I
just
took that
have
class.
it. Like,
Open carry.
Hmm?
How easy was it?
Well, concealed carry.
How? Yeah, that's what I meant. How
What?
how
It was only like 2
complicated
days.
was it? Yeah,
Yeah,
16 hours.
you're in the class for like four
Everyone
hours,
passed?
and then the next day, another 4 hours, just pretty much shooting and learning how to use
And
it.
everyone passed.
Yeah,
Was there a test?
I thought you were gonna take the class.
I want to. I'm going to. Was there a test? This was so long ago. We already talked about it.
Yeah, but they give you the. I don't want to say this, but they give you the fucking answers.
All right.
So
well,
yeah, pretty much everyone passes.
Okay. Well, you
Does
didn't
that sound bad?
No, you didn't say where it's at, so don't worry about it. By the way, I do have a free round to that place if you want to borrow it.
where?
No, we're not going to say it.
That does sound bad because that just makes it sound like anybody could.
At least you're
Yeah.
taking a class.
Yeah. Well, most of the people that go in and shoot up people, are not going to go take the class. You
How
know,
they're going to
they're
carry their guns.
I'm a responsible murderer.
They're not. They're just
Yeah.
going to run into a store and start fucking shooting everybody.
I suppose.
With the gun and ammo they just bought at the counter of Walmart.
What was the crowd like when you were there, or the class?
There was like 8 people, maybe.
Were they all white?
hmm Except for that some tall-head guy in the corner that wasn't saying anything. Kind of creeping everybody out.
That's
No,
what
just
I'm
kidding.
sure everyone was joking about. Was there
Yeah.
like tallow-head targets to shoot at and everything?
No.
Yeah, I don't think in America that people of color are invited to own guns.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Like, white people have an arsenal. We want you to have that. People of color,
No. Not gonna happen. You know, the one time that black people tried carrying guns, Black Panther rallies and shit, got shut down. America is not cool with that.
Right, but
Just fucked up.
white dudes all the time put on body armor and walk around with AR-15s
Yeah,
and stupid shit like that.
But that's sexy.
No, that's patriotic. You know what I mean? That's expressing your rights. But a black
Yeah.
person or a brown person does that, and holy crap, the SWAT teams come in, and that guy is gonna end up face down, getting handcuffed. You know
Biting
what I
the
mean?
curb.
At the least, if not more. You know.
Yeah, I mean, hey, they can't even barbecue or do things in public without getting cops called on them.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That's a discussion for another time. We need to have someone else on the podcast for that.
You know, interesting story on American-made guns in all the South American countries where people are immigrating from or trying to claim asylum from. Specifically, Guatemala is what I'll quote here. They're able to identify almost 50% of all the guns that the gangs have being made in America. Those are the ones that haven't been scratched, have like the serial number scratched off. It's likely much higher. And when all the gang violence started really peaking out there, a lot of people started asking for gun legislation. The NRA actually paid for a bunch of state-run media ads with the same diatribe we hear here, where, hey, it's getting dangerous out in the streets. I got me a gun. I can take care of myself. They ran on a Hassan Minaj, if you're familiar with him. He runs the Patriot Act on Netflix.
Yeah.
So he did a part on there talking about this very subject. And he showed an American-run NRA ad and then one that the NRA sponsored in Guatemala, and it was almost verbatim the exact same dialogue.
That doesn't surprise me. It's the NRA. They'd be that dumb.
Even the Guatemalan dude looked kind of like he was from Texas.
Cowboy hat.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
guns up.
So the NRA is like broke though. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, that guy's... Dude, I'm hoping they find some shady-ass shit because there's a lot of kind of loose ends that haven't been tied up. To a lot of them point back to Russia going on with the NRA right now.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they definitely probably gave
Supposedly,
them a
like,
bunch of money.
what's the rumor is that they may have been laundering money from Russia and into politicians' pockets.
That won't surprise me at all.
Yeah, I heard today that I don't know who did the poll, but this is the first time that the NRA has had a negative rating in the U.S. People know about that, like know about what's
Wow.
going on up there, and they're like self-imploding. People are quitting. There's like,
Kind of like the Republicans. Sorry.
yeah, I mean, yeah. Look how many retired last election cycle. Look how many are going to retire this election cycle.
Yeah,
Like,
for sure. They just don't. It's not their party anymore. You know.
it's not like. I don't know, man. I don't know. Whatever.
It's fine.
I don't know how people can get behind Donald Trump. It's insane to me. Like, farmers that voted for him, you know, like,
Yeah.
the
and
markets
when they're
have
like
tanked.
hurting and shit. You know.
Yeah, you know, like,
I don't know. Haven't you seen some stories about people in Iowa at the state fair that are like
getting
I don't-
upset.
Yeah, they're like I'm not voting for Trump. You know.
Right, but, like, his approval rating should be like 10%. It's still like
Yeah.
35, 40.
I don't know, man. You can't trust the polls.
Yeah,
That's
exactly. So it may be even higher. People that are afraid to say,
No,
Yeah.
I think it's just lower, and they're trying to make it seem better. Like, who do they even poll?
Anybody that answers the phone will give them the time of day.
Yeah, dude, you used to work at a call center and we did this for a living.
Exactly. So think about it. Who are they polling? Have any of you guys been polled?
Yeah,
I've been polled not
here.
for politics. Well, maybe. The last one I remember was about smoking.
Okay.
I got
Still.
pulled when I lived in Colorado, not here.
Yeah, I don't
about
think-
politics.
Okay. Well, I never have gotten a phone call about politics. I don't know anyone else that ever has either.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm
A lot
I'm
of
sh-
online ads too. They do. You know, you can fill
So
out
that's the
shit.
thing. It's like, who's doing that though?
Oh,
You
I'm sure
know?
it's everything. And any smart business that does polls are going to have availability on every platform you can think
I don't
of.
trust polls.
I don't trust them either.
Market research, maybe. But
A lot of people that do polls are very opinionated, so they tend to be, you know, they're taking their time to give you answers to something because they're passionate about it. So
this is true.
they're not, you know, typically always like in, you know, any neutral center sort of state.
That is very true. But like doesn't mean that well, I think what your point means is that people who answer the phone are giving the voice of America, right? Like the strong opinion that's ringing through.
That's what sells in the media.
Well, that's what it should be, though. You know what I
Most-
mean? Like, if that's human nature to answer the phone and say, you know, state your opinion one way or the other, like, if one really rings out, then you know what it is. Like, you know, it's all about sample size and all that, you know.
Well, true.
And that's the thing. I think the only one that like will answer a poll about do you approve Trump are the people that do approve. You know, most people who get that phone call, they're just like, fucking hanging up on this. You
That
know?
could be true now. Like,
You know?
people have Trump fatigue.
Yeah, exactly.
I definitely fall into that category. Like, I get
It's
tired
been
of
fucking 3 long years, dude.
I get-
Longer
Dude,
than
I
that,
was
too.
tired of him 15 years ago on The fucking Apprentice.
I know.
Or watched it.
I remember my buddies in college, like, one of them being like, "You don't like The Apprentice? You're fired. You're fired.
Right.
You're fired." He just kept saying that, and I was like, "No, dude, that's like the stupidest fucking
Who was
show I've ever
it?
heard in my life."
Who was it?
Matt Soar.
Oh wow.
It just, like, you could tell the guy was fake from the beginning. Like,
Yeah.
straight out. And then
Fake hair,
fake everything. Like,
fake tan,
His
Everything-
wife's not even that hot.
fake American wife.
Do you have fake
No.
titties?
Anybody,
Has to.
Fake tits.
anybody that's bragging about their wealth and all that kind of shit, we all know.
Fake
You
wealth.
know what I mean? The loudest voice in the room is the biggest
Fake
pussy.
vagina.
You
Yeah,
know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
Fake words.
it just.
Well, that's the thing, though. We know that, but America doesn't.
Well, that's
Puppet
what's
president.
surprising to me, though, is like he went over to the Midwest. Like people
He
around
came
here,
here.
people around here are usually pretty good about calling you on your bullshit. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but our emails.
yeah, her emails
Fucking emails.
and the illegals and the abortion and my guns.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
If they would have put Bernie up, there would have been no contest.
I think so, because he would have got the independence.
I'm not
You
sure
know
if I
what
want to
mean?
Yeah.
vote for Bernie now.
Why?
I don't know. This whole thing with him partnering with Cardi B, he's trying to get a younger vote, but it's just like, dude, I can't take you seriously now.
So
What? He
did you
did
guys?
an interview with Killer Mike?
Did you
That's
guys?
respectable though,
2016.
because he actually does stuff
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
in his life
Cardi
to
B is
fight for what he believes
active.
in. Is she?
Oh, she's so annoying.
There's others he could have chose that are better, but
Why does it matter who he chooses?
she's popular. That's a good point.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, he just he found someone. You know, actually, I think
She's
she,
trying to reach out
I
to the black
honestly think
community.
she reached out to him though.
I don't know that
She's been a big fan of his for
Yeah.
a long time.
I think he's more reaching out to the black community, like trying to get involved, like get out there.
I don't think Cardi
Yeah.
B is black.
Yeah. Isn't she
Puerto Rican.
Cuban or something?
I think
Oh,
you might be
jeez.
right on Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
I assumed something.
Well, I mean, I guess
Miami.
that kind of Haitian is
Yeah.
technically it's a mix of Native American, basically, and African American, and probably
Yeah.
some Spanish.
So that one thing alone,
Huh?
that one thing alone has got you not wanting to vote.
You know,
vote
okay,
for
so
Bernie.
honestly, most
No
of the
shit.
Democratic candidates, not that I'm not going to vote Democratic, but none of them are particularly impressing me.
Really,
Kamala Harris, you know, actually who I like the most is probably Pocahontas.
I love her too, but
Yeah.
like I think she's got my vote. But I've been watching a lot of Bernie stuff. I mean, I watched that interview with him and Rogan the other night. You know,
Oh yeah, that
which-
was super good.
yeah.
I need to watch that.
Like,
Yeah, it's only an hour.
I love
too.
Rogan.
Yeah, he just like laid it all out, you know, and like good for him. He had that opportunity and he took it. But like, what's impressed me about Elizabeth Warren is like she's ready to go. Like she
has a plan for everything.
right.
Yeah.
Well, not just a plan, but like an actual financial plan with it. You know what I mean? Like
She's like an FDR. She's like, we're gonna do this and we're gonna do this, and it's all gonna work together.
right.
You know?
She hired the people to do all, you know, all the research and all that already. Like she's ready to go. Like I trust her. I trust Bernie. You know, like either one I would be extremely happy with because they basically are running on the same thing. You know what I
The
mean?
thing I've liked about
Anything
Elizabeth Warren is that she's, out of all the other Democratic candidates, I felt like they've all been kind of so reactionary to everything that happens in the news, and they have to have like some, I'm going to get all riled up, you know, every time something happens. And she's been the one that's just always been steady.
She's
She
kinda
doesn't
calm.
try to make headlines.
She makes a
just
point.
makes a point, and hopefully it resonates with people. I feel like she's not getting enough attention, but
Yeah.
Warren?
The media.
yeah, there's a
Yeah.
really good story in Time magazine. They interviewed her and came out a couple months ago. It's really good, and talks a lot about her policy and how she comes up with policy. And she's just a really smart person who, you know, bases her decisions off of facts and just well thought out ideas.
Well, it seems like she wants to help people more than just people. Seems like some of them just want that office. You know.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I trust her. Like
Yeah.
she was part of the Consumer Protection
It was
or
her.
Financial
It was
Protection
her,
Bureau.
You know.
Right, she created it basically, like,
Yeah.
and like held people accountable, and like I totally trust her, and I trust Bernie too. Like he's been running on this his whole life. I
He
don't,
would use
That's very
Elizabeth
true.
Warren.
right.
in
I
his
don't think he's
cabinet,
just gonna get into
probably,
office and be like, "Whoopsie, now I'm here and I'm gonna profit." You know, turn this thing into
Yeah,
profit.
for sure.
So those two, like either one, I'm
Honestly,
happy with.
I would just, as long as there is a progressive on the ticket, I feel happy.
How do you feel about Joe Biden? Joe Biden's on the ticket.
Man,
are you voting? It's him.
Yes,
it's him or Donald Trump.
I vote, but
I vote Democrat no matter who's on the ballot, unless it's some insane person.
He needs a progressive.
Miriam Williamson or whatever her name is.
Some NRA dude.
If Biden picked her as his vice president, Marianne Williamson, I would vote for Biden.
Did you see her interview?
That could be his Palin, though. I don't know.
Did you see her little spot on Bill Maher?
No. Oh wait, yeah, I did see that one, but I didn't see the other one.
Which one?
He had another one on last week. I didn't see
that. Yeah.
I just didn't see last week's episode. But she did good on Bill Maher, I thought.
I think she did. She just got.
I didn't know she was Oprah's spiritual advisor.
I had no idea either. That was. Once she said that, I was like, oh, everybody thought Oprah was gonna run in 2020, but it turned out Oprah put somebody up to run for her.
Essentially, that was
Dude,
I'm telling you.
I was like, well, she obviously got that idea from Oprah.
Yeah.
But
no, I think Oprah said,
but
I'm too polarizing. You do it.
Yeah, exactly. They'll dig something up on me. You know, they would make fun of Oprah so hard.
Right.
The Republicans.
There's hours and hours and there's days of footage on this chick. You know what I mean?
Exactly. They would run her through the dirt. But no, if Biden's gonna be the fucking man, he needs to pick a progressive vice president to unite the party, because the party is very polarized right now.
Biden, Warren?
Biden and Warren would be fucking awesome, but I don't think Warren would do it. I don't think she would go to vice president.
I don't think she would either. She shouldn't.
I think she would.
Do you think so?
Oh,
yeah.
She
I
would
could see Bernie doing
Bernie and Warney. You could see Bernie.
She's young enough.
Okay, Bernie.
I don't think so.
And Biden would be a ticket.
Bernie Biden, but it's two old dudes, and I don't know that you'll get the young vote, and I don't know.
No, Bernie has the young vote.
He does.
He
have
did
the young
last
vote.
election
You're right.
cycle.
Yeah, he's got the young vote. Or Bernie, or Joe and Mayor Pete. Mayor Pete's progressive enough for me that would do it.
Buttigieg?
Buttigieg.
Buttigieg.
So, I don't know.
Budapagan.
I want somebody more experienced. I'm sorry.
Yeah, what about Biden and Kamala?
I do that.
They unite.
I do that.
You know, I was really hoping
I
for
would
Cory
feel very
Booker to
happy.
make some good
He
points.
sucked, man.
I don't
He
understand
sucked. I'm
Cory
sorry.
Booker. I don't.
He was just, there was no policy. It was all like attacks and like, I just like, come on, man. I'm not doing that again
like
for another
he wants
4
it
years.
so bad.
He does, and I get it, but like, be more presidential. You weren't. Like, I'm not doing that shit anymore. Like,
Yeah.
nope. Obviously, if he for some reason is the guy on the ticket, I'm voting Democrat. But you
I don't
know,
think
like,
what happened. No, I think whatever. As long as they all unite and get behind Biden in the end. Even though, man, it worries me, Biden and
I don't
Trump.
think Biden's
I don't think he's
get it.
gonna get it.
I don't
I
think
think
he's
he
gonna
started
get it.
out
I hope-
strong because everybody's like, yes, you know, like we just need somebody that can win.
You can
Everybody
only
felt
fumble the
safe.
baton so many times, and he's every week he's got
Yeah.
something
You're
stupid he
right,
says.
Right,
Right.
but Elizabeth Warren is going out there and making the case like, don't be scared. We can do this.
Do
Like,
you know what the polls are right now?
I think she's leading in Wisconsin or somewhere.
Biden's, I think, currently leading all Democrats overall. And
Yes.
polling better than Scrump or whatever his name is.
What?
Technically, his original family name was Drumpf,
Yeah.
and his grandfather, I believe, had it changed.
What do you think, Chase?
I don't know. Go ahead.
There we go. I looked at this the other
Is it
day. This
Biden
is
This
poll?
one?
Her-
This?
all of them. Like,
These-
it gives you all the polls when they were taking everything.
Oh, wow. So
But
Warren
that's
has caught up to Biden.
right.
a
Those
little
are all
bit.
national polls. You know what I mean? So
Oh,
yeah, he
wow.
leads nationally everywhere.
But not by much everywhere.
Right. You know what I mean?
No, Sanders beat him in New Hampshire.
Oh,
You know Island
weird.
Joe met Biden.
I did know that. I sent him a picture of this lookalike of the guy
Did
that
he
looked like Biden.
smell presidential?
And then he sent me a picture
Just call
of him
and ask.
standing with Joe Biden. And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he went on vacation and Joe ran into him. I guess they talked or
Do you
something.
think Joe's going to vote for him?
Well, they're probably buddy now.
Well, you know what? Joe's in the fucking islands. He can't vote for him.
You should
Oh,
text
yeah.
Joe and see if he'll send us Joe Biden's
I just
phone
text
number.
him. I'm trying to get him to call.
Have him give us Joe Biden's number. We'll call him up.
Yeah, I would like that.
He won't answer.
So okay, the polls
Dude.
are still like though mixed. You know,
And
there's
we're-
probably a plus or minus 3 to all of that. You know, right?
We're over a year away still. But Biden is slipping.
Okay, so who is Warren's VP?
They don't
Does she
announce
pick a
that until much
centrist?
later.
No, but I feel like if you pick a
Guessing.
good VP, you could seal it early.
They don't do that though traditionally until after that you've secured the nomination of your party.
I would love to see it be her and Bernie. Like, I think that
Yeah.
would be just amazing.
It would be unstoppable.
Right. Like, those two.
Well, yeah, I don't know, man. Though some people might feel alienated. Socialism, be like, nope, not doing that. Voting Trump again.
Go ahead. Go ahead, because I don't think the economy is going to hold up till the election either. I mean, the Dow took an 800-point plunge yesterday.
It's very true.
Barely clawed back 100 today. Like, there was 2 major economies that retracted. England, and I forget who the other one was, but like, it's happening. We can try to act like it's not all we want here in America by letting the rich continue to influence the markets the way they always do,
Yeah.
or just accept it. Like,
Or start buying more guns and prop that economy up.
just throw your money in the market now, prop it up.
Is it not a good time to buy a gun?
I actually thought about it. Like,
It's always a good time to buy a gun.
things are getting insane, man. Like, I still leave my door unlocked, but like,
What if shit hits
things
the
are
fan?
things are
Just-
scary.
Let's just say there's a power surge.
You leave your door unlocked at night?
Always.
Why?
So I can come
'Cause
over.
we're from a small town.
It's just like, it's one of those last
Fucking
things.
There's nuts in this town.
I know, and it's just like,
Is that fridge unlocked?
Of course.
No.
I don't want to live
It's
in
locked.
fear. You know what I mean? Like, I try
And a
to,
gun, too.
I try to think that generally people are good, right? But things are getting crazy. Like, I'm ready to lock my door and buy a gun.
Our pets' heads are falling off.
Just like, people are crazy. Like, shootings everywhere. Like, and it's not just like random stuff. It's like white supremacists. You know
Okay,
what I
so
mean?
Let's just say there was like a power grid failure. Everything went down for 36 or no, say 3 days.
Ooh, that'd
No
be
power for
a lot
3
of-
days.
Would you join in on the looting?
When do you think the rioting starts?
The right.
3
Right.
days. 3 days isn't enough.
Full week of no power, people riot.
Full week. So what happens? Just the power shuts off.
After 3 days, though, wouldn't people be like smashing the grocery store windows down?
Oh, dude, if the power went out for more than 24 hours, it'd probably be happening then.
Oh, yeah.
24 hours, you think?
Over 24 hours.
It just depends on what happens.
Especially if you had no
why did the power go
internet,
out?
you had no radio, you had no idea. No idea. Power's out for 24 hours.
People have battery powered radios, you weirdos.
Who's
Yeah, don't you have one of those crank ones?
who's sending out the signal?
I do.
No, I only have a crank.
There's
flashlight.
called backup generators and all that. Like,
Journey would just be at home cranking it.
Oh, the hospital
hospitals
Sure.
can
Colleges do.
stay on for like a month at least.
No, dude.
Yes, the
So when I worked at the hotel had power for an hour if power went out.
yeah, because it's a fucking hotel. We're talking about hospitals, like the
An
VA.
hour though is not that long, dude.
No, it's not. But the
A
VA
VA probably couldn't stay on longer.
bullshit.
Than
The one we
24.
built in Colorado. Stop. The
Okay,
one
how
they
big a battery?
the battery wasn't big. It had 3 like semi-sized tanks buried outside that could supply it for a month.
All right.
Like, these things are built bigger than you
Okay,
think.
okay, but that's a
like,
hospital.
And we're talking, but like
Yeah, but what
UNMC,
about
I don't
everybody
know what
else?
they have. Like, regional medical centers will be like stocked, ready to go. You know what I mean? If anything ever happens, like, go to the hospital. Seriously, like, that's where the lights will stay on the longest.
Yeah, but
What about everybody else? Like all the
everyone's
other...
going to go to the hospital. The entire town of Omaha is in a hospital.
Yeah.
My TV's out. I need to go to the hospital.
Yeah. Do you guys have TV here? Or there's some internet down this way.
Yeah.
You know, got a little internet out here.
No, I just
why
like
you
I
gotta
always
get a
worry
gun.
about that, man.
Trying to
Like,
send a selfie.
It
Right.
wouldn't take much for just like the population to snap, rioting to start, grocery stores sacked. You know, like
You start growing your own food now.
3
you
days
just need
though.
a gun, though.
So you break into the
prepared.
grocery store. What are you gonna get that you don't already have at your house?
Just water.
Like everything.
Yeah.
So I
Some people don't have clean water.
Canned
you know?
food.
Yeah, some people don't carry more food than a week.
the water doesn't
Yeah.
work.
Bag of dog
I
food.
have like nothing.
Your
in
water
my-
wouldn't be hot.
It's gas powered, but it would be hot.
I'd be dead in 12 hours. I don't have shit in my fridge.
How's the gas powered
12
stove
hours.
staying lit?
What do you mean?
If it
I'd just
goes
take
out,
myself out right away.
you
Cat-
spark
Fuck
it.
it.
Yeah,
Comes
Madam Jelly.
Yeah,
the stove is propelled by the gas pressure
I don't know.
in the.
I'm just like
But-
hypothetical saying
I
here,
would
though.
eventually there would be no.
How many people don't even have gas powered stoves though in their house?
I don't.
I do.
I have gas.
Eventually, the water would run out though because there'd be no processing going on.
Exactly.
You don't want to drink any field water either. It's
How
got
long?
pesticides
How long
in it.
until the fucking water towers run out? 3 days probably. The entire city keeps flushing their toilets.
I
You
think
know what I'm
everybody would
doing?
just go crazy.
I'm filling up a bathtub,
Yeah,
taking a bath.
that is what you do though. Don't people do that during
Lighting all my
hurricanes when
candles
power
at
goes
once.
out? Fill their shit up. That would suck to be drinking bath water though for like a week.
Better than dying.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, you could just eat a bullet right away. and
You
just
always-
Gwen Stefani wrote a song about drinking bath water,
Yeah.
Mm.
sharing a toothbrush.
We live in Nebraska though. It'd probably
Yeah.
rain during that time.
I don't know, man. People still be writing.
Yeah, do you
Chaos
want to
could
drink the
set in.
plastic in your rain?
Hey, fuck it. I'm drinking out of lead pipes anyways.
Is there plastic in our ring?
There's microplastics in our rain.
Says who?
Says multiple news outlets released by scientists this
Noah.
past week.
Oh yeah.
How?
Do you have like a article or something you were gonna read about that?
Gets sucked up.
Rainbow.
Plastic bags floating up into the clouds,
No, the plastic like breaks down into nanoparticles.
Like
So
little
it's
tiny plastic.
floating.
They
in
call
the
it
air pretty much.
microplastics.
Microplastics gets carried up by steam, water vapor,
When we talk about this, it's already in
fish.
seafood and shit.
Yep.
Yeah. So just a summary was
And
scientists
cows.
discovered
Yeah, it's in the
microplastic particles in rain. They've seen it before, and they saw it in the rain falling in the Pyrenees in southern France. It wound up in a remote and otherwise pristine islands. Trillions of pieces of plastic litter float through the ocean.
That does not surprise me. It is in fish and it's in beef nowadays too. Cows eat it. It's in the plant.
I'm a
It's in the
Barbie
plants.
girl in a Barbie world.
Yep.
Hmm.
Life is plastic.
Well, it tastes pretty
You
damn
always
good, I guess.
Eat a bullet, I guess, huh?
Eat a bowl of plastic.
Bullet.
Oh, yeah. You can always eat a bullet.
Who said it was a rainbow rain?
What's rainbow rain?
Oh, that was a lot of the headlines for the microplastic in rain was talking about how colorful it was. So.
Hey, did you know that rainbows are circles?
Yeah, full circle.
Yeah.
Not all the time.
No, they always are.
You can't. They don't fully form though.
Yes, they do. Look it up.
Where's the other half?
It's an optical illusion. You can't see it because your perspective is fucked up because of the horizon.
No shit.
Yeah.
The atmosphere-
Curvature of the earth.
The atmosphere refracts it, probably.
Yeah, because we see. So the article said we see rainbows as a 2D projection, right? Like, or at least that's how we perceive them.
Yeah.
But it's actually this 3D thing that's caused by the sun being behind you and the storm in front of you. And so as that's falling, the rain is falling from whatever, 30,000 feet or whatever higher. So as that falls, you're
the
seeing
lights going through it.
right. But it's shining through the horizon. You just can't see it. It's actually a circle. And they showed a picture in this article I read from a plane. And it's like a perfect, like, fisheye almost. You know what I mean? Just perfect circle rainbow.
That's cool. I feel like I've seen circle ones though in the sky.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like,
Above this, like around the sun, essentially.
yeah. Yeah. I've seen those
like
before,
solar
too.
or something or other.
Double rainbow.
Solar dogs or they have those sun dogs.
Sun dogs.
Yeah, that's when it looks like the light from the sun is. I think it gets a little bit of a halo around it, but It shoots.
Doesn't it just happen like right when it's going down or something?
Yeah, it's on the horizon, and you get the light that comes up from the bottom of the sun down to the onto the ground, and then it shoots up a little bit out into the sky. So you got a big straight line of light that cuts to the sun.
What is a circle?
And I think it has like a little bit of a little halo around it too.
All right, interesting.
We used to see them all the time in Wayne. You remember driving back on the highway at dusk time from like Omaha? Every once in a while you'd see them when the atmosphere was right.
I do not remember that.
So the plastic rain that was discovered in Colorado by accident. They've seen it in other places now too. Where they sampled rain, snow.
What, off the ground?
No, they're capturing rain. They've been capturing snow falling, and they're finding plastic in it. Yeah, they said it's everything from like shards to beads of plastic. And they said it's basically just contaminated everything in the environment now.
It's everywhere, man. We are plastic. Like you said, plastic world, living plastic dream.
They weren't looking for it either. It was a big accident. They even found it.
What were they looking for?
I'm not sure if it
Plastic
says.
world, plastic girls.
Back to the fake titties, huh?
Mm-hmm.
They found them now in the deepest reaches of the ocean, of course.
Yeah, they
lakes,
went down to the
rivers,
trench.
U.S. groundwater.
The deepest part of the ocean.
They found it in groundwater?
Submarine
Yeah.
down
Holy
to it.
fuck.
Saw
You're
a plastic
drinking
bag at the bottom
plastic.
of the ocean.
Really?
First time they'd ever gone down to the bottomest part of the ocean.
No, not
Plastic
the
bag
first
down there.
time.
Plastic doesn't break down
the
at
deepest
all.
part. The first time they went down to the
They've
deepest
been going
part.
down to the Mariana Trench a
but the
long
deepest
fucking
part
time.
of the Mariana Trench.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, they didn't go down there until...
Recently.
What kind of bag
I
was it?
think they did it back in maybe the 80s or 90s.
And they
They've done it again
saw
since
a
then.
plastic bag.
Yeah.
Not the
Yeah,
first
the
time.
recent one with the bag.
Not
Yeah, I
the
heard about
first
that.
time. But recently, yes.
But they can't really like move around. They just sink and stare wherever they land.
What'd the bag say?
So if
Fuck
you happen
off.
to come across a bag...
No.
So
Joe's.
what have we been down in the deepest area of the Marianas Trench? Like less than 10 times, and we've already found one bag. You can't move around. You sink and you sit and you stay until you go back up. So I don't even know if we've been down the bottom 10 times, but we found a plastic bag once drifting around. Like that's pretty high percentage. That would tell me there's a shit ton of
Yeah,
plastic down there.
exactly. Wow.
The environment's fine, guys. Stop.
Take your Chinese conspiracy
Plastic
theories.
is part of the environment, okay?
Shove 'em up your plastic asshole.
comes from the environment.
So they did a study, actually, since we're talking about plastic bags. That
Studies.
Yeah. It actually increases waste.
Plastic bags?
Yeah.
I try not to use them anymore.
Right. So
How does it increase waste?
like when they ban them, right? Because then you have to
All the manufacturers have a surplus of them.
no, but so a lot of people reuse plastic bags as like can liners and whatever. I take my lunch in a plastic bag because that's how our groceries come. So I just take it, throw it in the fridge every day.
Sure, then you just got a trash bag after lunch.
Right, and just throw it away. But when you get rid of all that, people are forced to buy can liners then, which are even heavier plastic, which still end up in the landfill. Because Omaha was thinking about doing a plastic bag ban.
Oh yeah, still are considering.
They're
it.
they're offering these orange bags for things that can be recycled, but traditionally are not recycled for free by Omaha.
Oh yeah.
You can pick up these orange bags, like things like styrofoam containers, stuff like that. You know,
Any plastic bag you can
pizza
put inside
boxes. Throw them in this orange bag, and they'll supposedly recycle it.
of it. Yeah,
Yeah, just the recycling is in such a sad state in America. Like, we don't,
especially in Nebraska.
I have
Right.
way more recyclables than I do regular trash.
well, for sure, but most of that shit goes in the trash anyways. Like, even though you put it there and the recycling truck comes and picks it up, the majority of that shit still goes in the trash because nobody wants to take it anymore. Like, China stopped taking our recycling, and it completely ruined the market in America. Like, it's sad. I'm all for saving the environment, don't get me wrong, but like once I found out that nothing was happening with it, it's just like, what the fuck's
What
the
do you do with
point?
it?
Well, what do you
Right.
what do you think
What
Elizabeth
do I do with
Warren
it? I just-
What do you do with it?
I just throw it in the trash.
Bury it?
Well,
Or what
It's
do they do with
recycling.
it?
Omaha does.
You should look up Hillside Solutions here in Omaha, Jeff. They
Yeah.
do recycling for all sorts of stuff, and they help put you in contact with people that will recycle stuff.
Yeah.
What do you think Elizabeth Warren says about recycling?
I don't know.
Wouldn't you like to find out?
Yeah, tell me.
I don't know.
Okay, Google.
Call her up.
I don't have her number.
What does
used to.
Elizabeth Warren have to say about recycling?
Should we give illegal immigrants free healthcare?
Free recycling.
Fuck no.
Fuck no. Exactly.
I want
My phone
free
doesn't say
healthcare.
free healthcare.
Yeah.
It's pointing you to places.
Fucking shit.
All right. Yeah, I think that's insane. Anybody that runs on that
That's bullshit.
is going to lose.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was a trick question when they asked it at the debate.
It's insane. Like,
Well, they want also
if that happens,
though,
I'm going to Mexico.
they also want everyone to have free health care.
Sneaking back.
You know?
that's fine. Let's start there. Like,
Yeah.
you're going to turn off people, turn off voters because, let's be honest, Americans are greedy.
It's true.
Where's mine?
Yeah. I want health care.
For sure, as you should. You should get it. Like, I don't know. It blows my mind, you know, like the union is just like, why would I want to give up my health care to go on socialized medicine? It's just like, you know, you're going to get a pay raise, right?
You'd think.
Of course you're going to get a pay raise. Like, we pay almost $7 an hour into an account for our health care. Like, technically the contractor pays it, you know what I mean?
But then you would get it.
It's part of our package. I mean, we wouldn't get it all because we're still going to have to pay,
True.
you know, the contractor or somebody's going to have to pay in for that health care, but it's not going to be $7 an hour.
You would hope not.
And on top of that, our health care is not even free. We pay that, and we don't, you know, we still pay co-pays and all kinds of shit when we go in. And
there's always added fees. when we do
lifetime
it.
maximums and all kinds of stupid shit, and we don't have dental or eye.
Damn. You can't get dental or eye?
Nope.
At the electricians union?
Mm-mm.
When was the last time you get your eyes checked?
I thought you could choose. I thought you could.
Yeah, your eyes look kind of brown, man.
They're
I thought
kinda-
they used to be blue.
They're like red and squinty.
Brown eyes.
You brown eyes, little corny.
Oh, brown eye in there.
Just one brown
So
eye.
it looks like the next topic is Hemp-a-juana.
Ooh.
Yeah, so
Speaking of Hemp-a-juana, can I pee real quick?
Should we take a break and then talk about Hemp-a-juana?
Piss too.
Yeah, we've been on for about an hour.
Shut up.
Fuck you, man.
We're taking a break.
give me a beer.
There's a countdown.
Hello, hello, hello.
And now we're back. Constable and the alcohol hats with Husker Bar. Here we go. Round 2. Trash Talk Omaha. Already lost the constable hat.
Screenshot it.
So we were about to talk about hemp and juana. Legalized hemp in Nebraska. It appears that there's about 10... Oh, my old hat. They gave out 10 different people the license to grow marijuana hemp in Nebraska. Only 10.
Just hemp?
By lottery.
Not smoking marijuana.
No, hemp. And they're freaking out because they don't know how to regulate it. They can't
true.
pay someone from Kentucky is the closest one $1,000 to come here and do it every time.
What?
So they're
There's
worried.
got to be people in Colorado that could fly
Apparently
over
not.
here.
Everything's legal in
It's hemp.
Colorado. Why would they spend the money on
It's hemp.
differentiating?
Yeah, they don't know what hemp is. You know,
I mean,
they
you
don't
can
do
look
hemp
at
in
it and know what
Colorado.
it is.
All you have to do is
Yeah,
test the
essentially.
THC level. The law
Their
Exactly.
specific.
machines can't do it. Well
What are you
enough.
talking about?
That's the whole thing. Is all these states that are passing.
It's
ag-
the low
hemp
THC.
for-
They're testing for high THC in Colorado.
You don't think it gives you a percentage no matter what? Like, you think there's just a test for high and low?
It sounds
Yeah.
like it's probably positive or negative. And if you reach a certain level of THC content or something, I don't know
It
how it
can't
works,
be
man.
positive or
They
negative.
can't differentiate. The police
It's two
can't.
different tests.
The police can't.
Police do not have the technology needed to differentiate between hemp industrial and marijuana for smoking.
because there's
I can-
hemp seeds too.
I
Especially when
completely
you just
understand
see a
that.
seed. When you see a seed, how do you know what that seed is going to grow into?
I completely understand the thing that the law enforcement agencies here in Nebraska wouldn't have the technology, but like I said, I would assume that any lab in Colorado that tests marijuana regularly would be able to tell you if,
Probably, but that's Colorado, and they have everything legal, so they don't care.
yeah. Well, they're a business, though. You know, I mean, if I'm in the business of testing marijuana, like, here, send it over here. But
Their tests now are probably like, does it have THC or not?
no way, because you're
Not
gonna.
in Colorado. I'm just
That's what Nebraska wants.
So, but what's happening out of all this, though, and to a degree, you can even thank Trump for this.
I can't fucking take you serious, D.
He looks better with the cowboy hat, man.
Oh, it looks hilarious.
Because they can't differentiate between hemp and marijuana, and this is acting out in, I think, Illinois right now, and it's starting to come up in Nebraska. Basically, there's a loophole, and marijuana is legal. Police in Illinois have come out and said, we're not going to prosecute anybody that we find with marijuana because we can't legally tell you if it's hemp or smoking marijuana.
Okay, but that's not the case in Nebraska yet.
They're talking about it.
In Nebraska, yeah, they're trying to put in actual, amendments to the law that will say if you're growing hemp, you have to have actual proof that this is hemp, certified, and everything. So there's no argument with that.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, it's not even totally legal yet, apparently. No one's gone through the growing season.
Well,
Jesus.
I'm interested in seeing what happens in Nebraska with it. So I know one of the things, because of Trump's policies with China and all the soybeans and all the plant life and stuff that we've been growing, we don't have any markets to ship it to now. So farmers are actually turning to hemp and asking to grow it because it's such a hardy plant. Very easy to grow. It's a weed.
Yeah, essentially. It grows on every
And there's
continent.
a big market for it. I don't know if it's as big as soybeans or not, but so because of some of Trump's policies, there's now starting to be these pop-up situations of legal marijuana in states that did not vote for legal marijuana.
Yeah. Well, I hope it happens. I hope it works out for Nebraska.
He's got my vote.
Definitely. So, you know what I signed a petition for the other day? Gambling in Nebraska.
Legalize that shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, money's all going to Iowa right now.
Exactly. Why is this not even why is this even being thought of?
Well, think about this also, though, but sports gambling is legal over there also now,
Exactly.
so...
Crouch was there today.
We have horse
with his
racing
Heisman.
here.
Really?
No.
Oh.
I mean, Crouch went. I don't know if he took his Heisman.
He did.
It just...
He did. I seen him.
Like, people are going to cross the river now to go drink in those bars where they can gamble in the bar on the games. You know what I
And they're
mean?
going to get fucked up, get on the road, and drive back home.
Well, I'm not... I mean, that's
There you
part
go.
of it, but also,
And you
like,
get the DUIs here, and then they get money off of that.
other businesses will be affected by that. By Nebraska's decision not to legalize any kind of gambling besides fucking Keno.
Yeah. Exactly. It's not like we're trying to put casinos in every gas station, you
No.
know? We just want, actual casinos in Nebraska.
Yeah.
I would say. Regulated. And, I mean, if Iowa can fucking bet on sports, we better fucking be allowed to bet on sports at some point.
There's one in Carter Lake. That new
A
one.
bar that you
That
can
new
go to or
casino
whatever?
thing they got.
No shit.
But it's
Well, there's
you
there's
can
Native
gamble
American.
online, and so why not in your own
Yeah.
state?
That's very
Yeah.
well
we can
put,
go to tracks and gamble.
At Keno.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yeah. People are going to want to bet on the games that they're watching. They're going to go over there to drink.
Just think about how much taxpayer dollars are wasted
Yeah.
driving to Iowa. Like, I had to fill out 3 petitions because of it or whatever. It's like, whatever, I'll write my name and address 3 times.
Derek knows
I
this.
want-
The our property taxes go up almost every single year.
Yeah.
You know, like,
That's
which
why
is
you don't buy a
fine.
house.
I'm happy to pay my fair share and everything like that. Like,
It's
but-
just once a year, right?
yeah, but I mean, it's
Beginning of the new fiscal year.
It's
They'll
on
probably
your
announce at the
taxes,
end
right?
of the
It's
previous
like pay it
fiscal.
with your taxes.
$2,500.
On your taxes. Every year.
It's a separate tax, but yeah, you know, like,
Just another one of those taxes.
I think
Right.
mine went up.
but we got to
like
do something
3,000
about
or
that.
something
Like,
last year.
that's insane. Like,
There's other ways Nebraska could be getting money. instead of taking it from the tax.
Overall,
Right.
though, Nebraska still is one of
Landowners.
the cheaper states if you look at the entire tax that you get from everything.
Still, though.
I know it seems like you have one ridiculously high one, but overall, compared to other states, it's still not bad.
That is true, but it's like, but think about other ways they could be getting money.
Right.
When gambling is right there. Well, maybe
True.
maybe it's just because we're Omaha. You know,
They wouldn't lower your taxes. They would just take that money in.
That's fine. Let's improve our stuff, right?
yeah,
like,
exactly.
I'm tired of driving
Build
on
some
fucking
public art then with the gambling money.
No,
you know?
fuck that public art.
Well,
Like,
something
stop
better
raising-
roads. Omaha wants fucking
Guns for every citizen.
Omaha wants $200 million for better roads to tear up every road. And
They're about to
replace
tear
it.
up Dodge, and it's going to be out of commission from
Oh.
where are they starting work at? Like around 90th, I
how's-
think. And
that's
working their
gonna
way down
fuck
to
you
10th
up,
Street.
Chase.
Oh, I just hate all the
It
construction.
doesn't surprise me. Well, the interstate better be open at that point.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, we got to generate more revenue. I mean,
Yeah.
we already pay like 3 taxes just to fucking drive, right? Like, you pay to license your car, you pay
Wheel
to
tax.
wheel tax, and then you pay at the pump, right? There's fuel tax.
Yeah.
Like
Sales tax on that fuel tax.
3.
And a renewal or re-registering your.
Well, that's what I mean, just registering your vehicle. But you pay up front also the sales tax. I don't know that that's going towards the roads, but licensing of your vehicle is definitely going towards the roads.
Yeah. We got to pay for new license plates.
Right, that's what licensing.
Goes for that.
Right, yeah.
Why the fuck do we need new license plates every 4 years?
To create jobs.
Jabs. This goes to the prisoners, anyways. Who we pay nothing for.
They still make
Exactly.
license plates in prison?
Dude, prisoners
know.
are basically slaves.
Indentured servants.
Yeah, they get paid nothing. They don't get any sort of medical help when they have problems. Like, there's huge hang-ups. Most of them just end up with the problem they have related to their working forever.
You know, you were in jail.
They didn't put you to work?
I was in jail for like 9 days.
Raping a goat.
Then you
Worked
get
in the
money?
kitchen for about an hour.
Okay.
Got his
so they
associate's
they
No,
made-
I'm just kidding. No, I did not work in the
You
kitchen.
didn't do anything?
I was in there. You have to be there for like a fucking.
Yeah, long
Wow.
sentence to get to
So what did you
eligible
do for
jobs.
9 days?
Suck dick.
Yeah, your dick sucked?
I got my dick sucked.
It's either suck dick or get
I went in there and I said, "All right,
69 me.
who's sucking my dick?" And I got beat up. And I was sucking dick. I'm just kidding.
All right. Do what you gotta do, man. I guess it's fucking jail.
Oh, the first time I went to jail, I was walking in. They opened my pod door to go in with all the other people. There was a bunch of black guys yelling and shit, and everybody was yelling. And I was like, oh, fuck, I'm going to get fucking my ass jumped here. And I walk in, and there's a fucking Lakers game on TV. Everybody was yelling at the TV, and I was like, oh, fuck. Oh, thank God. That's a close one.
Hmm.
Yeah.
What?
Nothing.
What else? Were we done with Hemp-a-juana?
Well, I think we've covered all the bases.
Okay.
Legalize it.
Legalize it.
What's the next topic?
You wrote Rape King.
Ah, the old rape king.
Old F sign?
Good old Congressman Steve King from Iowa.
Oh.
Oh.
He made a comment about
You raped someone?
to justify the reason why we shouldn't give the woman the right to choose for her own organs in her body. He said that he questioned if there'd even be a world population without rape and incest, and tried to make a case that there wouldn't be any population now without rape.
And people are weird.
Is
He's
he-
a congressman.
Same thing
Better.
as earlier. Is he up for re-election in 2020?
I don't know specifically on him. Probably.
I don't think so. I think he just got re-elected.
Was he against abortion and all
did
that
just-
shit?
I'll
too?
look it
Yeah,
up.
He
was
did
like one
just
of the
get reelected.
dudes
Yeah.
that helped push the whole. Well, is helping to push some legislation through for anti-abortion stuff.
That's fucked up. I think if you get fucking raped, why would you want that baby? You know?
And that's your choice.
That's bullshit. I feel sorry for the women.
It's your choice. That's right. Like, do whatever you want, but...
What about you, Journey?
Would there be any population left without rape and incest? What do I think?
No, he's just... So the comment is sort of taken out of context because he said if you go back and kill everybody that raped or blah, 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 which doesn't make the comment any better, but he's just saying, like...
So you got his back.
No.
I don't even care about the context. Regardless, it still sounds bad either way.
Right. It does. I'm not arguing that fact.
Okay, so listen to this. For much of King's congressional tenure, the Republican Party politicians, officials, largely silent about his rhetoric and frequently sought his endorsements and campaigned with him because of King's popularity with northwestern Iowa's conservative voters. And then they withdrew funding from King's election campaign, condemning his conduct.
And that's when he made those white supremacy comments.
Yep, exactly.
He said something along the lines of, white nationalists, Western civilization, since when are those things considered, what was his word? Considered...
Hate speech or...
I don't know if it was hate speech. I don't think he said racist either.
Yeah, it was just... He said there's nothing wrong with white supremacy, essentially. Where did that word come from? Question the negative conditions in terms of white nationalists and white supremacy. And then he's been removed from his assignments. So he's not on any committees or anything, but he's still there, he's still voting, and he was reelected in 2018. So he's got like fucking...
Well, that's why we have that acronym for Iowa. I don't want to say it for any of our Iowa listeners.
I don't give a fuck. Say it.
I think there's like one
a bunch of
person
fucking idiots out running around.
Whatever,
Get your
man.
shit together.
The thing is weird about Iowa is progressive.
It is.
It's a
blue state.
They got medical marijuana. They got
They switched to Republican in the last election cycle.
Windmills,
A lot of
man.
places did.
But Steve King is elected there, and they're fine with Steve King. They're not fine with Trump, though.
That little
Because he
that
lets
little
them believe what they
county.
want to believe, even if the facts don't line up.
He's like Ogallala, I think. The northern part.
You know what? I've been doing...
Or not Ogallala, the Okoboji,
Is he?
I think.
I've been doing a lot of traveling to small towns the last couple of weeks, and like the people there are so nice, but only if you're white. I'm serious. It's just like, God,
How do you know? They're like, you're with a black employee?
No, because
what's up? How you doing? Your name's Jeff? Who's that black guy with you? What's he doing in this town?
The one
We
weekend,
won't call the cops if you give us his name.
the group
So it's
I
not-
went with was a majority blacks, but it was just like
In where?
when we went to Niobrara.
Oh, okay. Yeah, for sure. That's the way those people are just back then. But you can see, though, actually, he owns the Nebraska side. Is what Steve King
That's a
represents.
lot. That's a lot.
It's very rural.
Well, yeah, but that's a
Council
lot.
Bluffs, that's where some of the most population is at,
He's
by
got-
the river.
He's got Sioux City, though, too.
That's like everything around us.
Exactly, man. It's a lot, though. So, he's like us, too, you know? He's right there. There's people...
got like a third of the
those
state.
people work in Omaha. You work with those people that live in Iowa, is what I'm saying.
Yep.
You know, that like Steve King and voted for him.
Yep.
So you're saying I should start asking people at work if they're from Iowa and if they voted for Steve King?
I'm gonna fucking slash your tires.
Essentially, if they are from Iowa, they most likely did. If they vote. Just ask them if they
What
vote.
do I do if they say, yes, I voted for Steve King?
You definitely drop kick them in the face. Have a beer chase.
What about the people's elbow?
Sure.
I need a beer, please.
I don't want to say beer, but
Sure. You smell burnt hair?
what are we drinking here? White Claw.
That's the one I want.
Hard seltzer.
No laws with the claws.
Ruby grapefruit. I feel really bad supporting this podcast. Jeff is the only one holding it down with Coors Light.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Okay, so do you take your cans in to get paid money?
No, I just
You
recycle them.
them.
I don't recycle for the money, Lane.
Yeah,
I
because you're
recycle
going to get
because
shit.
it's what's right.
I think you should though.
Yeah, maybe you're right because
I
you know
think
that it's going.
You know it's getting recycled. You know.
Cans are the one thing you know are going to get recycled.
Exactly. Remember when we saved cans for like a summer essentially?
Yeah, we made like $2.50.
No, it was $30. I think we bought a case of beer with it. Couple.
Did we
maybe
recycle?
a case of beer and a bottle of something.
The case we got.
Probably not. I think at that point we were like, oh, I'm done with that. I just remember having that wedding party over before a wedding. All the guys were getting ready at my place or whatever, our place.
Oh yeah.
And we took a bunch of pictures and shit there. And then they were all commenting on our recycling because it was nothing but Budweiser and Red Bull. And they're just like, hey, you guys know how to recycle. And it looks like you got the good stuff. Like, everyone said that.
Boy, those were the days.
They still are. Well, now we're drinking White Claw.
Yeah, we're just a bunch of West Omaha wannabes.
Oh, there ain't no laws, man. Like we know. I'm finally ready to find this out. Did you hear I teased that a little bit earlier?
I did.
And I'm waiting for Chase to get back to find out what he thinks it is.
How do you like my headlines?
About what? White Claw?
Yeah, what do you think about it?
White Claw? Well, the only reason I'm drinking it is because D brought it over. I'd never
Thank
buy
you.
it.
Thank you, D.
I'd never walk out of a
Claws,
gas
no
station
laws,
with
baby.
a 12-pack of White Claw.
Nope.
Sounds like a rap lyric.
Especially
12-pack of White Claw, 12-pack of White Claw.
When I seen him walking up with it, I wasn't sure if I was going to do a podcast or a book club.
Or a gay club. Just kidding. It's all right. There's probably more alcohol.
your face.
How much alcohol? Oh, 5%.
Or do I feel like part of you guys now?
Thanks for joining the club.
You're kind of dewy.
Yeah, a little bit. Mountain. Derek. Wait, Chase. What do you think a Foxy Nazi is?
What the fuck?
Foxy Nazi.
Should I Google it?
Does anybody know what it is?
Derek does. He wrote it
You're
down.
nowhere near what it is.
I don't. What do you think it is?
It is a sexy chick back in the day
Wrong.
that was a Nazi.
Fake news.
Jeff.
Yeah, I think it has to do with fake news. I think it's the beautiful women that conspiracy websites put
Wrong.
up. Fuck.
It's a song.
No, it's not, but it might be.
It says
What is it?
Foxy Nazi lyrics.
It's a hat.
What is it?
It's a Fox News story comparing immigrants to Nazis.
What?
No. Apparently it's someone else.
What?
Success is often achieved
This
by
is-
those who don't
this
know the
is-
failure of inevitable.
This is fucking fake news.
Looks like fake news, Derek.
Next.
I don't know what the hell you're looking at, dude. I didn't tell you anything how to title
Who's
a
that
Foxy
chick?
Nazi. That's
Ooh,
my own
who's that
title.
chick down there?
This one? Or that one?
The same chick. I like her choker, though.
This is the story, I think. Or it was.
I told you it's a Fox News story.
It said Fox News, I thought. No.
You
Never
typed in
mind.
Foxy Nazi, man. You're not gonna pull up
That-
Fox
You
News.
wrote Foxy.
I did, but it was just for the headline.
paper, bro.
So
I wrote it in a piece of paper on your table, man.
Alright. So what is a Foxy Nazi?
So okay,
Nazi. What's a
it's about
Foxy
Fox
Nazi?
News, all right. So Todd Starnes, he's a host on Fox News.
Is
He
Foxy.
compared migrants, as he said, to rampaging hordes of illegal aliens, and then compared those alleged rampaging hordes to Nazis, saying that immigrants in general. He did not say illegal immigrants. Immigrants migrating to the U.S. is comparable to great migrations or takeovers, and that was his big keyword, of Nazi Germany, and then he referenced a bunch of other words, including Muslims.
Muslims?
Muslims.
Well, Muslims. Well, Does it surprise me? No.
No.
What?
You heard all that.
So Todd Starnes, who hosts a show on Fox News, he told viewers Wednesday, "I do believe that we have been invaded by a horde, a rampaging horde of illegal aliens. This has been a slow-moving invasion." So then he took the analogy further and said, when you go back in time and when you look at what an invasion is, whether it is Nazis invading France and Western Europe, whether Muslims were invading a country back in the years, it was an invasion. Unquote.
It's just stupid. It's just all so stupid. You can't listen to what Fox News says. And
Nazis
try to-
massacred 16 million Jews, I think.
Yeah, what are these illegal immigrants
Numbers
doing?
aren't important. They massacred.
He
a
said
lot of
immigrants. He didn't say anything about even necessarily illegals. Immigrants. Anybody that
Probably
comes
Nazis.
here.
people. Do you think he goes to Jesus?
Because
Says
they're invading us, and Nazis invaded Western Europe.
Do you think he says that to Jesus?
I believe that he believes he is Jesus.
Demigod. Yeah, it's just dumb. Fox News will say anything to stir up the fucking baby boomers, man.
It's Foxy News. Foxy Nazi.
Foxy Nazi, man.
That hat's fucking dumb.
Are you saying that because my hat's dumb?
Yeah, your hat's
I
just
like my
fucking
hat.
stupid. Me and Jeff look pretty slick with ours on. You just look
You don't know what you look like, okay?
Yes, I do. I can see it in the microphone. What do you think, R2D2?
Beep, boop, boop, bop.
Someone else say something.
Got any Prego I can borrow?
Not for you.
Bring it right back.
Say something.
Hello. Welcome to Trash Talk Omaha.
Hello. Any more topics?
Doesn't seem so.
He wrote
All right. Well,
cat fucking a cat. So we're bringing it back around.
all right. All right. Okay. Good.
Does anybody remember what our word of the day was?
I was hoping we'd bring this back because I want to change
Lion
my cat.
cougars?
You want to change your cat?
Yeah.
What cat you want to fuck now?
I fucking forgot. Fuck.
Or do you want to be a different cat?
Bobcat.
Bobcat? You want to be a bobcat? Why you want to be a
Polydactyl.
bobcat?
Nice.
They can't
I just
even
wanted
roar.
to get a picture of his hat that says Big Cat on it.
How ironic.
Oh, so I was gonna go to California Bar last night. Anybody's ever been there?
No, I've never heard of this.
I've never
fucking
been there,
place.
but it's next door to the Cali Taco, right?
Mm-hmm.
We should get a snack after this.
Fuck that.
What do you mean? You don't have to work.
I'd take
Yeah,
this
dude, we gotta
dog
play
home.
golf.
I'd take the dog home.
Bring him to
Oh,
Cali
shit.
Taco with you.
Nah.
Go to Cali Bar. I don't know. I heard the owner's a dick. No one goes in there. But it looks like a cool spot.
Will he buy you
You
a
never
taco?
even been in there?
No, just because, like, I went to California Taco and I kind of asked him about it.
He's like, you don't want to come here.
Fuck, I was
son."
with you, Trini, I thought.
No, it was not me. I haven't been to Cali Taco in a while. I wish.
No, and that guy's like, the guy that owns California Taco was like, that guy's such a fucking dick. He'd be a cool ass bar if he wasn't such a fucking prick. And was like, Jesus, man.
Fuck that.
Oh my god.
I'm going to turf club.
Are you seriously?
Hmm?
I can't hear with this hat on.
What's Turf Club? Where's that at?
It's fucking.
Is that the one I went with you? That little tiny ass bar?
It's kind of small.
It has the one dartboard?
Yeah, this is 2 dartboards.
We should all dress up for Halloween.
Yeah,
I haven't dressed up in years.
I want to dress up as Powdered Toast Man.
you've talked about that for a while.
It's been a dream of mine since I was a little kid.
Oh, shit.
I think you could do Doug Funny really well.
what, like a green shirt and blue,
No, or
blue shorts.
what's that? Quail Man.
Skater.
Doug has blonde hair.
No, Quail Man.
Oh, no,
he
that's
could
Doug.
he could be a
Yeah.
good Doug.
I was
Funny.
thinking Silver
Yeah, you
Surfer
could
or
do
Sidewalk Surfer.
Quail
That's
Man.
Skeeter's
Yeah.
Sidewalk Surfer.
No, he's not orange though, or whatever.
Skeeter
Color
is
was Skeeter.
green.
We should
or
go as
purple.
Bert and Ernie again.
Skeeter's blue. Roger
bring it
Cloud
back.
Oh,
is
yeah,
green.
he's blue.
Would
you're
you
right.
really want to?
Yeah, it'd be funny.
What if we did another puppet duo or something?
Like Kermit and Miss Piggy or something.
No.
What was
I don't know.
was it Conan O'Brien? They used to have. Oh man, was it a? I hate when I say it was a pig, but I don't think it was a pig puppet. It was a. My God,
Big puppet?
it was like a big thing in the '90s, maybe early 2000s.
Are you talking about the dog?
Yeah, what was his name?
Fuck, I don't know.
Fred or
The dog that smoked.
The dog with the cigar. That would always
Yeah.
yell at people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know what its name is though.
she goes that.
smoking dog.
Piss the other guy off all the time.
What are you talking about? It'd just be a
Smoky dog.
black curtain with a dog puppet.
You know what?
Wait, you gonna look something up, Chase?
No, we just fucking put that shit on Facebook and everybody's scared to call.
You're gonna get calls all night long.
Yeah, you can't just put a phone call on. You gotta actually go live and give people the opportunity. Availability. I think we need to reach out to more than just a Facebook community.
Like who?
There's so many social networks.
Well, I thought we were gonna put it out on the YouTube.
We are gonna get on YouTube.
Wait, I got something. Texas butthole tickling bandit has finally been caught.
Texas butthole tickling bandit.
Look it up. I don't.
What?
I can't.
You
open
already
it.
got it pulled up.
No, I just.
No,
I was,
what is
I was
it?
scrolling and I
Scrolling what?
I don't know. Man arrested for breaking into a home and tickling buttholes.
Yeah, read it.
That's all it says. I can't open it for some reason.
Bullshit.
I'm looking it up.
Derek's already Googled it.
The Texas butthole tickling bandit has finally been caught. iHeartRadio.
What?
I think that's a band name.
It almost has to. There's no way there's something that dumb.
Here's Thug Life videos. Texas butthole tickling bandit, or simply the butt bandit. Call him what you will, but the man has
What?
been terrorizing Dallas for months after a string of burglaries of both homes and asses.
Is this the fucking Onion?
No, it's not.
Dude, this is trash talk. We can't be putting out...
ThugLifeVideos.com.
Well, do I need to look up the video?
I'm going to
or
read it.
something?
I don't know if it's true or not, but it's funny. All right, so I'm going to restart that sentence. Man has been terrorizing Dallas for months after a string of burglaries of both homes and asses left residents scared to sleep. The unnamed man would break into homes of single males in the dead of the night. And, well,
Oh,
you
shit.
might be able to guess the rest.
Did he steal something?
The Lone Star Booty Tickler was apprehended after being caught in yet another man's home.
fuck?
This time filming a light tickling.
There's so many names for him.
The owner of the butt refused to speak to the media. The butt bandit is now in Dallas County Police custody awaiting trial.
That's not real.
Well, that's shitty for him.
I don't think this is real, but they actually have a picture. Oh my god, maybe it is real.
Let me see him.
Yeah, it's probably fake. But there's a picture.
Let me see if it's the same guy.
What type of dude do you think it is? Race.
Black.
You're not wrong, whatever you guess.
It's Chase's photo.
It's a picture of you.
No.
Yes!
No.
Yes!
Oh, shit.
It's fake.
They caught me. Yeah, that's the guy I seen. He looks like a
Well, let's see
butthole
it.
tickler.
No,
He looks like
you.
he'd tickle some butthole, doesn't he?
So here's the quote. Richard Nays, a man who lives near 3 of the Booty Tickler's victims' homes, told us this. I slept on my back every day for 3 solid months. I can finally sleep with my stomach again. I feel free. This is definitely fake.
Oh, that's hilarious.
The bandit is looking up to 10 years in jail, and Here's hoping that he gets put in the same penitentiary as Fleece Johnson, a.k.a. the Booty Warrior.
10 years? Damn. For tickling a little butt? That's
Little
crazy.
tickle. You were asking about what the penalty would be for common coffee. Probably at least 10 years we're looking at now for that, and maybe more
Jesus.
as a starting point. So that's what you're looking at for putting your cum in your boss's coffee. You're sweating bullets over here, man.
No, I didn't know what you were talking about there. I think you said common coffee, but common coffee, okay.
Not common coffee, uncommon coffee. It's got coming.
Common coffee, okay.
Little jizz.
Journey's
Dude,
still
it's
fun.
fucking fake.
Journey's mad because this guy took his idea.
Yeah, a little
Damn
bit. God damn it. Where'd you get a bow tie at?
On the floor.
The box, man. It's in the box.
Well, shit, maybe we should
No, I
wrap
found
it
it
up.
on the floor. It fell out of the box.
Should we wrap it up?
Why, what's your
since
problem?
we're just getting stupid now.
Where you gotta go?
Nothing,
Yep.
we're just getting dumb.
Are you having fun?
We're getting retarded now.
Shut her down.
We
Well,
took.
who's
Are you
got-
having fun?
I thought you
Shut
had
her
one more. I thought you
down.
had topics.
I'm going home to sleep on my back tonight.
No,
that
dude,
mean?
he's
No,
hot.
it's
You
a
can
butthole.
sleep on your stomach.
What
now.
does that
yeah.
even mean? Sleep on your back tonight.
Because of
This-
Because
Yeah.
the cat.
Shut it down.
Oh.
He doesn't
Butthole
even.
tickler.
He wasn't even paying attention to the
No, I
whole
was
last
looking,
conversation.
man. I was listening.
The butthole tickler's still out there.
Thanks
Well,
for
yeah.
tuning in, everybody.
Oh, you guys are all ready to leave. Thanks for coming on, guys. I thought you had more topics, though.
Well,
No, nothing.
no, I think we're good.
God bless.
It's only been an hour and a half.
Mm-hmm,
motherfuckers. All right, well, you know what? I don't know how to end it.
Well,
Sometimes.
do you have more? You have more topics?
No, I was wanted to talk about how I don't like how we end it anymore.
How do you want to end it?
I don't know, but we're on episode 36, and we've been ending it.
That's
the
a pretty
same
important
way.
number.
It is. But
That's 6.
if we don't talk about
cubed.
this, when are we going to talk about this?
Talk about what?
How do we end this show?
Let's talk about sex, baby.
Let's talk about you and me.
How do
Talk
you
about
want?
Jeff's
things.
stupid fucking hat.
I don't know if I like our sign off at all. I feel like the ending's always the worst part.
Is it too
Stay
abrupt?
classy, you piece of trash.
We might need to start trying new things.
Like what?
I don't know.
Fuck you.
See, that ends it on a negative note.
Bend over.
Does
I
it, though?
respect you, but fuck
Does
you.
it though?
I feel like it does.
The whole show's negative.
Yeah, it was kind of.
We agree on it then?
What do you want to do? What's
Well,
on your
I don't
mind?
know. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
I
Fuck
mean,
off.
you are Satan right now,
Fuck you,
or whatever the
Chase.
fuck you are.
Fuck.
No,
Fuck
it's
you.
whatever.
Is it over?
Fuck you.
Fuck everybody.
Fuck you.
Fuck.
Fuck it.
But fuck it.
Alright, I'll fuck it.
Except Teddy, he's cool.
Let me fuck it.
Teddy said fuck it too. He hit the mic.
Fuck